before you get on YouTube, watch this video. Hear me out. Hear me out. So look, I've been on YouTube for about a month and a half right now, and let me tell you, it's been a process. It's been a learning experience and just really all in all crash course on what works and what doesn't work. And essentially everybody has their own journey. Now, if you got like a crazy like off the charts personality, you can definitely be a YouTube sensation. That all depends on like what you want to do. If you're coming on here for just entertainment, I'm more or less on the educational side of things. The possibilities are endless. So that's just something that you have to definitely plan out. Now, as of late, I definitely say YouTube is actually pushing a lot of smaller content creators to the forefront amongst giants. I'm talking about these big content creators with like millions and millions of views and like over 80K subscribers. So you kind of wonder like, man, where am I going to fit at in this whole ecosystem, right? So that's where you kind of got to do your research and just kind of look at, you know, what can you bring to the table? What's going to set you apart from everybody else that's out there? So those are things that I would definitely look at, when I first started YouTube. And on this journey, I'm looking at it, I'm trying to look at myself like, man, what am I going to do? What type of value am I going to bring to these people that's going to tune into my channel, right? So I got to thinking. I said, you know what? I'm really good with tech. And you know what? I think I'm going to help content creators or up and coming content creators with managing their files on their phone. Hey, I think, you know, because I ran into one of my guys, he's a content creator, and he was telling me, like, man, I had got this new iPhone, and man, I find myself, man, I gotta always offload this thing and offload it. So imagine, he has a home computer. Imagine if you really making all your content on your phone, and you like, man, I'm constantly running out of space. Um, I definitely want to point you, the viewers, and anybody that watched this video, like, share, subscribe. If this content is actually gonna, motivate you to get on YouTube, but I'm actually gonna help up and coming content creators kind of on that technical side of things, and try to explain it in a way where it's real simple and you can understand it. So I think that's what I want to do. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to say want to do. I'm going to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. And, you know, everybody needs that type of content. You got to think about it. Because even if you're going to be a content creator that's going to be doing content that's like, if you're doing like a travel channel, you definitely going to have to find a way, to actually back up all your content. It's a couple different ways, and I'm going to go into that. But, going back to starting on YouTube, you got to come with a strategy. And there's various different strategies out there where, you can do what's called an outlier. Now, outlier is a video that performed very well, or something in or around what your channel is going to be about, and you take that and you put your own unique spin on it. And that's what most people do. And then if you really look at it, sometimes you ever like scrolled on YouTube and you kind of notice that you kind of see like the same type of content or in or around about the same wording on videos. That's what an outlier is. Some people are doing outliers because it essentially feeds the algorithm, because that's what's current. It's like what's trending. And once again, YouTube sets you up for success. And if you got the YouTube studio, if you look inside the YouTube studio, it'll actually tell you, what your click rate, is on your on your title and your thumbnails. And even if that video is not doing well, it'll actually prompt you to change the video or make some tweaks so you can get a better viewing percentage on your with your video. So it's not like you're out here willy-nilly and you're not it's not going to set you up for success. YouTube, with inside the actual app, it'll actually tell you to tweak a few things. And one thing I noticed too, if you do decide to edit or just let everything roll, you know, either or, because even if you edit, surprisingly enough, when you upload it on YouTube will actually tweak a few things. It'll actually make your video. It'll depending on how good your editing skills is. I mean, mine's is like, you know, it'll actually smooth everything out for you. So it's not like it's not too hard, but it's just getting past that technical portion of it, and that's where I kind of want to bring some insight to, or have you, get out of your comfort zone and help content creators manage like the files on their phone. Obviously I'm Android, team Android, but man, I ain't gonna lie, Apple camera game is strong for real. I ain't gonna lie, and the audio is on the iPhone is a little bit better. I ain't gonna lie, but in that same token, you just gotta work with what you have. Work with what you have, and essentially, make it happen with what you got. You know, Before you starting on YouTube, I wouldn't necessarily invest in a lot of equipment, you know, or if you have like a little bit of a video editing background, hey, by all means, whatever can make your job and your life or your journey on YouTube a little bit, easier, by all means, take advantage of it. But right now, I'm just gonna do this Android Motorola phone and then, upload these videos. But yeah, like it's a lot of things that you should consider once you start your YouTube channel, and just kind of just do your research, or you know, just jump on here, just get your practice in, and get your reps in, and you know, be confident in front of the camera, you know, because a lot of times when you're in front of the camera, and especially I'm out and about right now. I'm in my apartment complex. People look at you crazy when when you just sitting here just holding this camera up and talking to it. So that's definitely like a skill. Talking in front of a camera, and shining through. So that's what I would definitely home in on, and I'm trying not to say, and I'm being conscious on you. So that's all of the, that's that's all, of all the kinks that you got to work out when you like on YouTube. So it's a lot, but I definitely wouldn't, change it. I'll definitely, be more consistent and not get discouraged once you don't see those views. They're gonna come. It's just the point of something that's gonna definitely hit, but you just don't know when. You can have an old video from a year ago. You can have a content from a year ago, and it'll just blow up because whatever you was probably talking about in that video could have struck a chord with somebody around the world or just start trending. So they say never delete your old content either. So those are things to consider. You know, once you start YouTube, and you know your success is pretty much in your hands. You know, you just gotta want to do it. You know, you want to, you know, relate it, whatever message that you have, whatever it be political, social issues. You know, if you're older, you know, I think a lot of older people are apprehensive on getting on YouTube because, you know, even like just dealing with a smartphone every day, you know, some older people, they just, man, I can't even hardly use this thing, you know, and you know that might hinder somebody from not getting on YouTube. So, you know, these are things that, you know, you got to push through and just pick up that phone and just do your best. And, you know, if you have to edit, you know, do a couple clips there, you know. And another thing too with inside YouTube, say for instance, if you don't really feel like comfortable, you know, with actually downloading or purchasing like editing software, YouTube has editing software built inside of the studio, so you can actually trim. You know, it's a lot of videos out there that can actually show you how to edit. It's a few easy ones out there called CapCut. If you have an iPhone, you got iMovie. There's quite a few videos on there that show you how to edit. Or if you like really technical, if you got a desktop PC, you got DaVinci Resolve. If you don't have a PC nor a house, or you doing some van life, you got your phone. So I think with me showing people how to back up all their information on flash drives and external media, I think that will probably help somebody that doesn't have like a PC or a notebook, you know, and I'll show you how to kind of categorize everything too. But that's my time. Tell me, what do you think? What's your strategy going to be for YouTube? Now, put a few comments below. You know, if you found this video helped you in making a decision on jumping on YouTube, hey, put that in the comments below too. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.